She stays here sometimes. I allow her to sleep on the bed, on the couch, because she's too disruptive. So she comes and goes as she pleases. She does have a key.
My mom can hear my sister and her ex-boyfriend whispering. So she's like, open the door. She's like, bang on the door. My sister opened the door from outside. She goes in there, they're naked on the bed.
A mother comes home and catches her own daughter with her boyfriend in her bedroom. And after that, the whole situation turns into complete chaos. Things escalate so badly between everyone involved that it even reaches the point of police getting called. Let's see what actually happened.
What do you think, this is okay for you guys to just be in my room sleeping? And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, get out of my house. So I tell him to get up, put his clothes on, and get out of my house.
A mother's worst nightmare comes true after walking into her bedroom to realize her daughter has crossed a line she's never expected.
I go to my room, my door's locked. She stays here sometimes. I allow her to sleep on the bed, on the couch, because she's too disruptive. So she comes and goes as she pleases. She does have a key. So when I come home, I'm knocking on the door. I came to get my front door, my bedroom door, it's locked. So I come out to this door, it's locked. I'm peeking through the blinds, and her boyfriend are in my bed naked. Now, I don't know why you would like me to be outside to talk about this, but that's
because I'm not going to sit in there and try to get the story and y'all two going at each other.
I'm not going at her.
Well, y'all were arguing a minute ago when I asked you what happened. You will say something, I can't listen to you at the same time.
I understand that. I understand that.
Okay, so...
I already told him to leave.
So he's gone?
Yes, he should be.
Okay, did anything physical take place between you and your daughter?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What was that?
After I got all her stuff together and told her to leave, I sat there for a while. She got on her phone. I said, you need to get your butt up and leave my house. You're very disrespectful. All your sisters are sitting here watching you. That's disrespectful. She was like, no, I'm not. Oh, I said, oh, you know? Okay, so I gathered her stuff.
No, I did not say no, I was not. No, I did not.
Man. I mean, from the mother's side, I can understand why she got furious. Or imagine coming home and finding your daughter and her boyfriend naked in your own bed. Anyone would lose their mind in that moment. And the daughter acting like it's not a big deal probably made it even worse. Because to the mother, this wasn't just about sex, it felt disrespectful. You can hear how heated everything got after that. The yelling, throwing stuff together, police getting involved. At that point, nobody's even calmly communicating anymore. It's just pure emotion taking over the whole house.
Hold on. No, I didn't. Right. I said I could leave.
Okay,
and then you must find
let's go inside. Let's go inside.
No.
Let's talk then. No, we're not.
No.
Don't put your hands on me or you're gonna go to jail. Get the fuck back inside. You put your hands on me again, I'm gonna put you in cuffs.
And she's telling me, oh, no.
What happened?
Do not touch me.
Don't touch me. You gonna be nice in that back car.
What happened? Stop trying to argue. You called us out here, not you, but your mom. So what happened? Okay, you're right. Your mom called you. So what happened?
Good. Okay, so I was being a little disobedient and putting my ex-boyfriend in the house and stuff like that, but I was showering and I go in the house and I wasn't doing anything, but I was under the influence and whatever, and I just wanted to rest or whatever.
Okay.
And she get in the house and she said, so
Stop trying to listen to her and just
close the door.
tell me what you said. I'm not gonna close the door because we gotta be together right now. Listen, I don't care if you were having sex with your boyfriend or whatever. That's not a crime.
Doing that,
That's what she's alluding to. I don't care about that. I just want to know if a crime happened, whether or not you guys put hands on each other. Otherwise, I don't care.
She hit me with the...
Oh, girl, but you wasn't free to get out.
Stop.
Y'all did that. No, y'all seen this shit.
The actual issue for them is whether someone got hurt or assaulted, not the family drama behind it. And honestly, both of them are way too emotional at this point to even talk properly. The mom feels disrespected, the daughter feels attacked, everybody's yelling over each other.
You're the problem now.
How am I the problem?
Okay.
It's clear.
At this point,
It's clear that I'm not the problem.
How is she the problem?
you put your hands on her.
She refused to
put
get
her
out.
hands on me too.
So why are we out here?
Okay, so basically, I get off work. Well, me and my mom get off work. We come home and we're in the car, and mom tells me that My sisters called her and said that the door was halfway open, like the front door was halfway open.
Okay.
And they said that my mom's door was locked.
The front door was halfway open?
The front door was halfway open.
was halfway open and your mom's bedroom was
Is locked.
Okay.
Yeah. So she called my mom. She's like, "Mom, like someone's in here." She's like, "It was like FaceTime me." She could like be on the phone. So then my mom, she's like, "Okay, we have to go home." So we get home and we get to the house and the door is locked, and she can hear them whispering.
The bedroom is locked.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Got it.
And my mom can hear my sister and her ex-boyfriend whispering. So she's like, "Open the door." She's like banging on the door, and then they're not opening. So there's two doors to get into her bedroom. So she was outside in her house right there. So
There's
she
an
knocks
outside door?
right there.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she knocked on the door, not answering, but she could see them because you could see in the windows. And then she goes back in the door. No, she opens the door from outside. My sister opened the door from outside. She goes in there. They're naked on the bed.
Okay, hearing the full story makes it even crazier. The front door halfway open, the bedroom locked, whispering inside. At that point, the mom already knew something was wrong before she even opened the door. And then actually walking in and seeing them naked in her bed. Yeah, anybody would completely lose it after that. Especially because it's not just my daughter has a boyfriend, it's the disrespect of doing all this inside your mother's room while she's gone. After that, the police officer started listening to the mom's side separately too. And you can probably tell what they're doing. They're talking to everyone one by one and comparing the stories. That's a pretty normal police tactic, because when people are emotional, nervous, or lying, small details usually stop matching up. So they separate everyone, listen calmly, and look for contradictions in the story.
All right, could you tell me what happened? I know you already spoke with him, but I don't know what happened.
Okay. I get a call from my twins as they come home from school. They go to Johns Creek. And they tell me that the door is slightly open and they went to my room and it's locked. So I get off work. My daughter and I both get off work. And on my way here, I'm already like, okay, I'm calling Jaden, trying to figure out what happened. Why is the door halfway open? And when we come home, I notice that my door is locked. And then I see her boyfriend's car in the front. I did not touch him. I did not do anything. I didn't do anything to both of them as I'm watching this. I'm just looking at them. But get up and get out of my house. Come on, move it along. And they're just looking at me like, I'm like, no, get your stuff on. I'm watching you right now. Get your shit on. And so, no, she did not.
So you told her and the boyfriend to leave?
Yeah. And then so they're slowly putting on their clothes. I open the door. She's trying to go in the bathroom. I open the bathroom door. No, you come on. Come out so everybody can see you. You've made a disgrace of me, so I'm going to make a disgrace of you. So I don't let her close the door. I let them both walk out naked. I finally put his pants on. And she's walking out naked as they all watch it. And she's like, you guys are weird. I said, boy, don't ever come back to my house. He walked out. I was like, do you think you did anything wrong? He was like, no. Right. So I'm like, oh, you don't think you did anything wrong? You're in my house, naked in my bed.
At this point, the mom was completely running on anger and humiliation. In her mind, it wasn't just they were together. It was the disrespect of doing it in her own bed, inside her own house. And when she says, you made a disgrace of me, so I'll disgrace you, you can tell she wanted them to feel embarrassed the same way she felt embarrassed and disrespected. But honestly, once emotions reach that level, everybody starts doing things they probably wouldn't do if they were calm.
Or he comes out and goes to his car and drives off. I'm sitting there with Jaden and I'm like, you need to get your stuff and get out. So as we are helping her get her stuff together, I'm pointing at her face. At this point, I picked up a little piece and I pointed it at her face. As the officer said before, I'm the aggressor at this point. But I'm telling her, so as I'm pointing this thing in her face, she flung it out of my hand. And so I hit her again. Then we square up on each other. And I'm like, oh, you gonna hit me? She's like, yeah, get out of my face. Why I don't know the exact words. But at that point, we both putting hands on each other.
How did you just jump to squaring up?
Because after I'm getting all her stuff and I put that in her face.
So you start packing her stuff?
We all. My
Okay, so
daughter.
y'all are
started-
all start packing
She
her
packs.
stuff up.
No, she packs her stuff, but I'm putting stuff in her bag as well.
Okay.
She actually gets the garbage bag. I tell the twins get the garbage bag, get her stuff, and as I'm doing that, me and her are having words. I don't know exactly the words that were being said. So at that point, just how she is, you can. I mean, I don't know exactly verbatim how it all transpired. It's just one aggression led to another aggression, which led
But
to
you don't
another.
know how the fight started.
Pretty much. I mean, it was just.
What did you do to her?
I put my hands in her face. I mean, I put the thing in her face.
What's the thing?
It's a metal piece.
What's a metal piece?
It's a. It's still in there. It's like a camera, a ring camera holder.
Oh no, what's a tripod?
So did you
It's not a
hit?
tripod.
Did you hit your daughter with that thing?
No, not at first.
Okay, so you hit your daughter though with.
We both hit each other.
So you're saying it was mutual. You just started fighting, but you don't know the origin of why it started fighting.
Correct.
You don't know who put on who.
My kids both were there. They came in the
Okay.
middle of it.
That's mine.
Due to her mother admitting to antagonizing her daughter to attack her, she was deemed the aggressor in this situation, as her daughter was only arrested on charges of obstruction.
See, this is where the mom messed up badly too. Up until that point, most people would understand why she was angry and hurt, but the moment she started getting in her daughter's face with that metal piece and things turned physical, the situation changed, and you can even hear it in her own story. She was emotional and furious, and it just kept escalating. That's why the police called her the aggressor in that moment. Because once you start provoking physically, even if you're angry, the situation legally becomes something else. Honestly, this whole thing feels like one bad emotional decision after another from everybody involved. Alright guys, we're gonna leave it there for today. If you enjoyed the breakdown, hit subscribe before you head out, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.